Hello, I'm Rob and welcome to another TW White & Sons video review. Today's car we have here in front of us the new 2024 model year Mazda MX-5 RF. RF of course denoting the folding hard roof car. So looking really nice here in Aero grey, brand new colour for the 24 model year MX-5. Linked to the 2-litre engine, which is a 184 horsepower engine, running for a 6-speed manual in the exclusive-line trim level. So there are a few differences between the 23 and the 24 model year. As we're at the back of the car, we'll start here. The lights are redesigned into a slightly different looking LED light cluster. You have further down a slightly redesigned lower bumper aperture and a better location for the rear camera, which is right in the middle of the bump here. Coming round, new wheels for the 24 model year. Again, it's a 17-inch alloy in a gloss black with chrome highlights, I guess, if I want a better description. Coming through, keyless entry, which is a standard fit. And you get in and out the car, start and stop the vehicle with a key tucked in your pocket or a bag. Coming round to the front, again, very subtle Mazda updates, but you've now got the LEDs that formerly were down here, now relocated into the lights. The lights are subtly redesigned, and again some small changes to the bumper appearance. So all in a very subtle looking update to a car that really didn't need a great deal of changes. So if we're coming on round, we'll work to the back of the car. Unfortunately the boot space hasn't been increased. Having said that, it's the biggest boot an MX-5 has ever had across the 4 generations, and again a usable amount of space there, with a little plastic tray, which is an accessory. Okay, let's set that down. Coming round to the front, I mentioned keyless entry earlier. Once you're in, Aero grey carries on onto the doors. It gives a sort of smooth transition from when you're sitting in the car from the wing tops, sliding through the door itself. It gives a real nice bit of design there. You've got a white stitch complementing the black leather, which is heated. And of course, being an exclusive line, it has a Bose audio system, therefore you get speakers built into the headrests, so you should be able to hear the sound at any given point. Again, that runs onto the centre console, onto the steering wheel, giving a nice sort of white stitch. Jumping in, there are some differences inside the car, so we'll start the vehicle up. Okay, so one of the things to point out, just down here we've got a new function for the car, which is called a track mode. So it sits amongst all other switches which are there for things like auto high beam, a stop start function for the car, the ability to turn off your rear sensors of course, the traction control. This one turns it completely off. This one allows a little bit of slip and then it will re-engage. So if you're sort of wanging it round a wet roundabout or indeed on a track and the car starts to slide, when you run out of talent, then the car will effectively brake and bring the car back into line. That's the theory. So let's hope no one tests that out to the maximum. Coming across, multifunction wheel, still giving you all the same functions as a 23 model year, so namely Bluetooth, audio functions, controllable computer, which is this left-hand side dial, which is a completely digital display. The car's also got lane departure function, so again the wheel will turn left and right subtly just to nudge you back into lane if you're distracted, not concentrating. The lights are automatic, linked to the new front LED lights. The wipers are auto too. And then down on this side, cruise control. Coming across, we now gain the bigger, wider, much crisper looking display, which has been borrowed from other models within the Mazda range and updating the car in line with other models. Still retain a digital climate system, works in a manual almost function, but it is digitally precise, so each movement is 1 degree C. You have heated seats down here for driver and passenger, and of course being the hard roof car, there's a button to remove and store the roof. 6-speed manual gearbox, so again nice close ratios. 6 is more of a cruising gear, but the first 5 are staggered so that you have nice acceleration all the way through to the maximum revs, which is just a shade over 7,000 RPM, so proper little revvy engine that sounds great. Coming round, you have a heated glass rear screen, again useful for the winter months. It works in unison with your door mirrors, so they'll be able to defrost at the same time. And again, just reviewing this unmarked pristine interior. Bearing in mind it's a demo car with very, very few miles. You get some nice chrome highlights, the gloss black that runs through the vehicle. Sometimes these can be quite oppressive, but this black and white finish is pretty decent. Nice high quality finish, typically Mazda of course. So I think it's time to demonstrate the roof. What we'll do here is show you. So as I hold the button in, the rear removes, the hood tips over, it all folds neatly under that storage cover, and it gives you a slightly different look to the other MX-5 soft top that we've got here. Okay, so I'm going to hop out now and show you the outside of the car. So as you can see, the roof there. So I'll bring it round the front of the car. See, it's almost like an original 1980s Targa style. And the window drops down, give you lots of air through the car. There are roll hoops, an extra bit of security. But yeah, beautiful looking car. So, car is a demonstrator, will be available to purchase from us towards the end of June. At which point I doubt it will accumulate many miles. So it should be factory fresh from the moment the car is ready to be sold on. So you can buy the car with funding through Mazda. We take a part exchange of course, and we're happy to offer test drives. So look forward to hearing from you. Do come back to us here at TW White & Sons. Thank you.